Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another killer episode of MC Squared Whiskey. I'm Marty.
And I'm Rob.
God damn, every week he is, and don't you let him fool you.
Never changes, baby.
That's right. So good to be back with everybody. Hope everybody's doing good and had a good week since we saw you last. We've got Daniel H here, Sugar Kitty, Top Dog, my main man John, Doug H, Fred is here. Thank you guys for jumping in. We're going to talk about a few things, and then we're going to spend a little time, a little bit different than what we do in MC Square Whiskey. We're going to do a blind, a 14, 15, 16-year Calumet. Me and Rob have had multiple conversations about these bottles, and we don't know if we're just missing something or we're really good at what we like, as in overpowering notes, but we'll get into that shortly. So, man, what's been going on? Anything good?
I'll tell you, nothing exciting in the whiskey world for me. Didn't really focus on any one particular whiskey this week. So, so much for researching for the show. How I am.
Thanks for putting the time in.
Right, last minute kind of guy. But, did drink a bunch of Jack and Cokes over the weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about that. There was some pictures floating back and forth. I think maybe some bottle kills and
killed. I called it Jack and Cokes, but it was a pretty hefty sized bottle of Ezra 99. Which, guys, fellas, ain't bad in a Coke. I'll tell you that right now. I think I polished off an old tub.
He's just trying to make room on the shelf. Don't let him
exactly. I am officially out of room. I'm staring at least 7 or 8 bottles that are sitting on the bar that have no home. Not sure what I'm going to do with those, but don't worry. Well, I'll get to them.
Daniel, that is actually maybe in the background shortly. We'll see what happens. We may throw that in at the last minute and see how it stands up for sure. But I guess, one of the things we talked about bottle pickups was, I had to go back to Tennessee real quick, had a little family emergency there, and I think everything's going to be okay without getting into great detail. And I found a really good bottle, but I'm not a bottle shower. We'll leave it at that. And it's one I've had before, but I ended up giving it to somebody that really wanted it. So I finally got me a backup of it. But I was really interested today, and I think you were sharing it with me, Rob, is Daniel H. got to pick up some good stuff. And I kind of want to talk about that because we've not talked to Daniel a whole lot in the last little bit. He's been busy, and he picked up some hitters. Go ahead.
He did. So I think he picked up the new. Daniel, help me out with that because I'm not familiar with it. There's a new Penelope out there, or is it something that's been around and it's just hard to find? And it's a Japanese wine cask finish?
Yeah, I think it was something. Yeah, it was a Japanese something finish. And there's very, very, very few bottles from what he told me and you in the message. And then he found that a NASA Family Reserve.
He did. I've never seen NASA in Pennsylvania. I believe it was on the website at one time or another, but it may still be there. I haven't looked in a while. I'll have to check.
TOKAGI cask finish. 53.5% Cooper series. Yeah, that's a very, very, very rare bottle.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's Hungarian wine. Okay.
Finishing, wine cast. Straight rye whiskey. So it's a rye.
All right. Penelope's doing some stuff, aren't they? Wow.
You're getting it. Yeah. Penelope rye. Okay. Perfect. Now my stupid ass understands. Awesome. Glad you found that, man, because I know that they're special, and that's good. Top Dog says 15 for the win. Sugar Kitty, meow.
Hey, Kitty.
A Fredster. Doug H. Yeah, let me catch up here real quick, guys. We'll keep trucking. John's in the house, hitting the skins there. Like I said, Top Dog was ready, baby. So, yeah, that's awesome, Daniel. Glad you got that, buddy. That's cool as hell. We talked about Daniel's bottles. Me and Rob kind of did something, probably looking back at it, kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But hey, that's why we're here. And that's why you're here, so you can see the stupidity. Talk about the 175 that we talked about on the phone yesterday, Rob.
So yeah, I was in Maryland yesterday, and they were covered up with Buffalo Trace picks, and they had 175s ranging anywhere from $120 down to $69.99, and I asked Marty if he wanted one. He was not sure, and I have a full one sitting here, plus a couple other handles of Buffalo Trace down on the shelf here. I'm like, how much Buffalo Trace do I need? So I didn't buy it, and now I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying it.
Well, because they were picks.
And they were right because they were picks. But at the end of the day, it's okay too. I mean,
yeah,
I got some sitting here. I'm sure it's fine. One of these days, I'll open that big old jug and drink it. But again, I don't need 2 or 3 of them, and it ain't doing me any good just sitting there not being consumed or sitting under the steps somewhere. So I'm not that mad about it. But when you see that sort of thing, maybe it's especially because I only see Buffalo Trace picks maybe once a year.
Yeah,
so
that might be what I see it. Maybe that was in Tennessee. So here, I don't know what my options are going to be.
So I probably should have grabbed it, but
yep.
I'm seeing that Templeton 10-year rye all over the shelves, and that's probably been a solid 2 weeks now, and I'm surprised I'm still seeing that. I don't know if anybody in chat knows anything about that. I've heard good things about it. I've heard kind of middle of the road things. It's $85 here. What did you say it was down there, Marty?
79, I think. So 85 after tax.
Oh, okay. So I thought you told me it was 89.
It might have been. I can't. Hell, I've looked at so much. Yeah, about the cellar dwellers tonight. Yeah, Sox versus Pirates. Yeah, and then another bottle. Me and Rob got guys in the chat help us out because we're battling these 2 bottles real bad. Is also the Alberta Premium Cask Strength in the box. Rob's heard that last year's was probably better. I think Rob, what you said, than this year's, or vice versa.
So I haven't had a release from this year, but from what I understand, it was a little lackluster compared to other batches. And I'm not sure because I haven't had it. In fact, the batch I have was probably 3 batches ago.
Okay.
I can't see it from here, so I don't know which one it is, but it's very good. And I think I paid $70 for it plus tax here in Pennsylvania, and it was well worth the money. Very good.
Yeah, I want to pull the trigger on both of them, and I just you got to either have the money for both or you got to pick one.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just batch 1 was the best. Okay. Yeah, we're not sure. Is it the Templeton that's a 4, 6, and 10 year? Is that what we're seeing, or just a 6 and 10? I've seen. I don't know if there's 3 different ones or
the Templeton's a single barrel
on the 10 year.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've seen there's a 4 or 6 year out here too.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple different ones, and I think there's at least one that's not age stated at all.
Okay. Oh, I see. Daniel, okay. Just left the warehouse yesterday. Gotcha. Yeah, so, guys in the chat, let us know what you think. Which ones of those you've tried and what you recommend, because, I'm starting to love some rye all of a sudden. I don't know.
Yeah, you are. Pushing it on me.
Yeah, I know it. It's getting bad.
Not that I don't like it.
Yeah, but it's something else to spend more money on.
Right.
So here we are.
But, I passed on that Bardstown plantation finish rum, $159. I'm afraid of those ones, man, because is that Dickel? Does anybody know?
I don't know on that one. Pete said the 6-year Templeton was at 90 proof. So he knows. Okay, so we can Amscray that one.
So
okay,
so, Marty, what did you pick up? Anything good? I know you got the Buzzard's Roost. I saw the Friday.
I did it Friday. I like it. It's good. It's a toasted rye. I think it's a 2-year MGP. Back here. Where'd he go? Right here. Yeah, it's 105 proof, batch 3. I think it's a pretty good bottle. Daniel was asking me about it today. If I can get it to zoom in there a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice bottle, and it's opened up pretty good. I've gotten into it just a little bit more.
Where's that
Uh,
from, Marty? Is it Kentucky whiskey or what
it's
is it?
Indiana. It's
Oh,
distilled in
Indiana. Okay.
Indiana, so I'm sure it's MGP, and it's bottled by Buzzard's Roost out of Bardstown. So yeah, I picked that up. I thought it was a nice find, and of course, I don't see it much anymore, and it's kind of why I think me and Rob got on the kick of why did I let that go? But it's just standard the buff,
The old
you know,
buff.
and I don't know. I've got Thomas's store pick, and there's probably this much left, and then I don't have any more.
Yeah.
So
I may try to go back down there if I get a chance.
Yeah.
Grab us a couple of those.
Yeah, I've got a bottle here that we'll do on a future show, and that's really, from what I can see, all the damage I have done. So,
yeah. Other than what our transactions over the phone for an upcoming episode, I picked up a bottle of Lafroig 16 this week. That's it.
That's right. And you found it at a decent price because it's over 105 or 109 here now.
Yeah, I saw it a couple weeks ago and it was $99. I'm like, and I ended up buying the Pat 8 instead, and happened to be in one of my other places. Saw it on the shelf for I think it was $85, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't hear great things about 16 when you compare it to some of the other stuff, but
right.
I'll be the judge of that when I crack the old girl open and
damn right.
take a dip.
Yeah, Daniel, got this William Dalton. I've had this one for what, Rob, about 3 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
The weeded. And this was the one that came, it's 4 years. It came really, really highly recommended from Minnick. And it is very grainy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Rob, either I sent some home with you or you tried it here.
I don't know if you gave me a sip of that. I picked up the Matty Gladden bottled. That's bottled in bond, I believe.
Okay.
When I was down there, and I opened it late last week sometime and had a couple pours of it. It is definitely unique, but I can't sit here and critique it right now. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's definitely has a different profile than your standard bourbon, in my opinion. And I don't know if that's the grain or what it may be, but
yeah.
But I wouldn't call it bad in any sense of the word. I think it was $50, $60, something like that.
Daniel, I think it's both. It's very youthful, and I thought it would open up more and get rid of some of that grain note, but it didn't. It turned into like it still is like a very raw oatmeal, real oaty. It's unique, but I don't know. I'll have to see if I can get you some because it's different. Maybe that's why Minnick loves it so much. It's just a different profile, and it holds that grain note for so long. But I don't know. Last week scored 5 or 6. Aha. Yes. The schlong. You might want to text him, Top Dog, and tell him we're on. He's not in chat. Yeah, guys, if you can, share us out. Because we're just kind of doing our thing. We're not doing any real advertising much. And yeah, guys, if you can share us, get us some subscriptions, that'd be great. And everybody that's watching the replay, like and subscribe now.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, we're slowly growing. So our next goal is 200 subs. So we'll see how quick we can get there.
We're working on it.
Yeah. But so there's that. And then I did see and I'm sure everybody else did too, that oh my God, my brain just quit. Rema 6 will be released in September. So I saw that.
Do you think that's a must buy, Marty?
Absolutely. I think now when I say must buy, that's where you got to throw a limit because, I don't know. I don't even know if Christian was here, a couple other people, they're not, but I just wonder if it even hits his state. Greg McDonald could tell me. I don't know.
Yeah. It's on the Pennsylvania website, but it could say coming soon for 6 months. You never know when it's coming, but after 5, that's a must buy without even trying it. In my opinion, I'm not even waiting for a review. If I see it, I'm buying at least one of them, and then hope to grab another one. And then there's that Gatsby coming out as well. I'm not sure what that is, but price tag on it for Pennsylvania is going to be $220. I think. I'm not sure what it is.
I think there's a 19-year Daniel. It's a, I can't remember if it's a bourbon or a rye. There's a I think 18 or 19 year. I did see that, but I don't think I'll be able to find it again because I'm not that smart. But yeah, I think it's a must buy. I think I do want to share this picture because I think it's really cool from Daniel. Just kind of jumping in here and sharing some things from people. But yeah, this is really cool, D. Yeah, that's awesome. That's his Penelope, man. It looks super cool.
He's got a few of those.
Yeah, that's killer, dude. And then what I was thinking was, that I still think, Daniel, I think I'm right about the maybe 19 year. Oh, here we go. I swear to God, these damn things have a mind of their own. You say something and it pops up. Of course, it's not on. He doesn't have it up yet. I swear he doesn't. If you're on Instagram, guys, go follow Coming Whiskey, COEMING. I'll share it here so you can see it. That dude, man, has all kinds of good upcoming stuff coming out. Cheers, Alex. Good to see you, man. Up to 119 MS believe from 80. God. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I still get it. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I'm paying $120 for it if I see it at that. Well, hell, last year I think I've admitted it, and if not, here it goes. I paid $150 for the first bottle of Remus 5.
Well, I was getting ready to say it, Rob. If we had to pay $150 for the first bottle, we'd do it.
And
I think.
I just didn't know if I was going to see it, and then I found it down the road at retail at $80. That same day.
Want to see what everybody thinks of this. Hang on a second. I know we don't normally do this, but there's some whiskeys here I do want to talk about here with everybody. Have you all seen this? The single barrel Bookers. Second Chance Batch. I'm not sure what the story is on that. 123 6 proof, 7 years, 6 months. Limited edition. Well, hell, never mind. Do you see that right there?
1 of 175.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and take that off the screen. Yeah, me and Robert talking about that today. Like, we might even buy that one. You think?
Yeah. Well, again, I think I said this last week or the week before with the Bookers. It's a pass for me right now, but I'm always afraid you don't pick one up and then all of a sudden 6 years from now or 5 years, it's a hitter. Not that $110 or whatever you pay for it doesn't do you any good right now, but and again, everybody says you don't know if tomorrow's coming. So I don't know. I don't think I'm worried about Bookers anymore. If I see one and feel like it, I'm going to do it. Or if someone I trust says it's good, then I'm going to go for it. But I got 5 or 6 sitting here that I hardly ever go to.
Yeah. And cheers, Clint, man. Good to see you, brother.
They're just not worth what they're charging for them at the moment.
Yeah, it's not. Are you kidding? Really? We'll make sure that doesn't happen this year. We should be able to locate some. I think Bookers are going to be auctioned off or sold off for that charity. Top Dog, shoot me an email. I can help you get a Remus 5. Yep.
Well, hey, Daniel, I'm almost out of Remus 5.
Yeah, this guy.
This guy right here.
Yeah. This guy. So if you
pass on it, you know how I am.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Peter says, last Bookers I bought was Little Book 3. Well,
I've never purchased a little book.
Yeah, there you go.
I heard some of them were you're done helping me, Danny. Why? Because I was talking smack on Texas whiskey today? Is that why?
There's a new Blackham coming out, but we'll talk about that another time. A blackened with finished in what is it? Finished in white port wine casks. It'd probably be great. I've probably made
Yeah, I don't know about it. What's that? The new the encore for the midwinters.
yeah.
Yeah, right
God.
there. Hey, watch it, man. That's sexual harassment. I got it on film here, on digital.
Yes, I think it's exactly what it is. Older. You and your pencil.
Daniel, I have yet. I think I've said this before too. I have yet, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself because there's distilleries all over the place in Pennsylvania. I have yet to try a Pennsylvania whiskey. One of these days, buddy. One of these days, and then I'll know for sure which is better.
Hey, share with everybody. I know it's not sitting there, Rob. I don't think. But what was the bottle that's in like the birthday bourbon bottle that you picked up 2 weeks ago and you said it's so good?
Oh, the 13th Colony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys, look for that. We've been kicking ourselves that we didn't buy 3 or 4 of those.
should have bought some more of those. They're really good for an everyday type of thing where you don't want to bust out your good stuff or your great stuff, or even someone to introduce them to a bourbon. That one's really good.
Dad's hat, cast strength rise, fantastic, Rob.
Hey,
You should get that one.
called it ass hat earlier.
Oh my God, I miss Daniel. I'm glad he's here. OS is in the house. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming on. But yeah, those are the bottles we've been kind of chasing a little bit and looking forward to. Like I said, the Rema 6 is coming out in September, so we'll dive all over that. Guys, whenever we get together next, it may be closer to that time. And if you are seeing it, please let us know in the chat because we will start looking here and other places. So, but yeah, that's just helps everybody out. I think that's about all we're then Hellfire. Next thing you know, in 2 weeks, I guess C922.
Yeah, that'll be out. The Makers limited releases will be coming out, I think, September or October. And like I told you, Marty, I think once I get through this season, I think, and I know I'm saying this now, and I may change my mind, but I think I'm going to shut it down for a while because, need to make some room on the shelves or at least take some time to put some more up. And I don't know.
He's talking about not shutting this down. He's talking about buying.
Right.
We've got enough stuff between us that we could sit here and do samples for 2 years, if not longer.
And again, back in the day, I was just, the FOMO was a killer, keeping up with the Joneses and all that nonsense. And man, I'm over it for now. Anyway, I could change, but
I thought he was kidding. I see Dad's hat for sale all the time for like $12, but no, he's serious.
Well, get me some for $12.
Oh yeah, it's all the time in Tennessee, cheap. After Beef 520, they better release something special. The private barrels have. I've liked a few of mine, Daniel, but I think everybody is ready for a higher proofer. Yeah, we want another 131, 132.
Hey, excuse me.
Hey, Northwest.
Yeah, I have a hitter.
Hey, James.
Elijah Craig private barrel. It's excellent. Now, Marty and I kind of disagreed on that last one, that 94 proofer, and I haven't went back to it yet. But,
I hadn't either.
I'm sure it'll change. What's up, James? 1090. Todd's here. What's up?
Yeah. Hey, Andy. I'm just kidding.
Andy.
We know it's Todd. Andy's on the road, so Todd is flying solo tonight. So everybody go over there and give him a hard time. It's going to be a good night of. Thank God it's Tuesday. I forgot. Sugar Kitty usually reminds me of the lineup. But the Hawk is on now with Jason doing like a pick or something on the Mashing Journey Club. So.
Yeah, and then if you're into the Scotch, you could go see the Malt Muser.
Muser. Yeah, man.
I didn't see a thumbnail for him, but I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention.
Is he going tonight, Daniel? Muser?
Daniel will know.
I got peer pressure to 3 private barrels the other day. I was talking to Rob after it happened. Hasn't been the best bottle. Ha. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, you'll be able to trade them off or something.
Yep. That's for sure.
All right, Marty, what do you
You want
think?
to do it? Let's get into it. Let's get
All
into
right.
it. All right, let me tell everybody what we've done.
Okay.
We've got these poured. They're blinded. They have little stickers on the bottom, and they're labeled 1, 2, 3 on my end. Rob's.
I'm A, B, and C because I can read.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel said yes. Good. Good deal. So I've got it 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16. That's the order. They're mixed up. We're just going to go through them. We're going to talk about each glass. Of course, my one will be different than Rob's. And then we'll just go down the line, and then we'll try to figure out basically which one's what. And then we'll pick our favorite without knowing which is which glass. And then if there's time left, we may just dive into that Sam Houston 15 and put it against the winner of the 3. So if that's good with y'all, that's what we'll do. So
All right.
all right, man. Glass 1, let's get it. All right. Well, I tell you what, man, they are pretty in those Glens. That was very easy. Not a very strong oak on my glass 1, Rob. I'm getting more cherry than I am any other fruit.
Yeah, cherry Robitussin.
I love it.
So my first glass is definitely, I'd be surprised if this was the 14. And
yeah.
Just a little side note, I just opened my 14 today. I've never had it. It's been sitting over there.
Yeah, it's very light. So to me, I'm thinking right off the shot, this is a lighter proof. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a proof guess. Almighty. This is just, they're all so close, it doesn't really do you much good to do that.
Yeah, I ran down the line. I think I'm going to do them by themselves.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going
this one. All right.
I'm going to nose glass 2. Wow. There's a completely different barrel profile on glass 2 for me than there is glass 1.
Mine smells exactly the same.
I like glass 2 better. It's not as strong at all. That's I'm going to call it very lightly oaked. Now, when I say that, guys, I'm just comparing it to glass 1. It's still very oak forward, no doubt. Yeah, I'm going to guess, yeah. I'm going to do all 3 just on nose, and then I'll go to the palate. Man.
Mine weren't covered, so I think I screwed up a little bit.
There's that damn Robitussin. There's that cough medicine on that one. Absolutely.
I think glass 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very similar for me on the nose all the way through.
I think this glass 3 on mine's totally goes.
Glass 3 for me is coming in a little more.
It's not floral. It's not a.
You get more dessert, dark fruit on the third glass.
I think our glass 3s are exactly the same.
The same, but tons of sugar and caramel and toffee.
All right, yeah,
the other ones are a little more tobacco forward for me, leather. All right,
I'm gonna start tasting glass 3.
I'm gonna go with 3. I'm gonna start with my first one.
Oaky. Little bite at the end. Little proof bite. But it doesn't hang around long for me. What are you getting there on that one?
definitely, I'm getting some oak forward. I'm not getting a whole lot of cherry on the palate. A little more on the finish now on the side of the tongue, a little bit of cherry on glass one, because all of these were kind of dark fruit cherry forward for me, like medicinal cherry.
Yep.
There's also some funk on this one that I don't recall. So I'm wondering if that might be the 14.
I tell you what, here I'll show you something here. Let me go. This is glass one and glass two, and this is maybe a bad giveaway. But
Yeah.
I think this glass here is a lot darker than this one. You probably can't see that, but
yeah, it's hard to tell.
I really do think, and that might be a dead giveaway.
It's kind of dark in here.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to see, but I'm thinking, we'll see.
I'm gonna taste glass two, see what it's getting.
That's where I'm going.
A little earthy.
Definitely. I wasn't getting the earth on these the last time. I got that on both of these glasses. Just that kind of funk. It's not barnyardy funk or hay funk or anything like that. It's something.
It's almost like a sour cherry for me on glass two on the very back end finish. Like I said, guys, our glasses are completely different. So my glass two may not be Rob's. There's a funky cherry.
Maybe a little French toast and syrup.
I'll
be honest.
I'm two glasses in. Ain't a damn thing knocking my socks off.
No, I mean, it's not that they're horrible, but
damn, that second taste on glass two was all oak. I'll have to go back to it.
I'm not doing so good here because I can't.
I'm not either. Y'all messing with each other? You mods?
What's going on in there? Settle down, all of you. Don't make me come back there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's game over. I just know on the finish. Yep. All proof.
Yeah, this one.
All oak.
I think my third glass is the 16.
Okay.
But
I know. Okay, I'm good on one glass. I need to figure out between 2 and 3 which is which. So I think I can go by proof because you're talking 105, 96, 2. But I still need to figure out though too, Rob, which one I like the best.
Yeah.
What are you?
Man, so that nose on my glass one really pushes. It's fruity and sweet. Yeah, that one, that's got to be the 14. But there is some kind of funk on the end. And again, if that's the 14,
that's got to be. Yep.
That's a fresh pop. I just opened it today.
No, my glass three's an ass in funk, almost like a bad weeder. You know what I'm talking about? Like if I put 2 drops of water in, I think the funk would go down, but I think that's the lower proof. So I don't want to jeopardize that flavor.
That's the thing, because that first one that I'm thinking is 14. It's I do get some alcohol punch, some ethanol punch on the back end of that, but I don't. It's definitely lower than glass 3, I think, anyway. Yeah, that funk's starting to go away on the nose for me now after a couple sips.
Damn it. I went to glass 2 and it got hot again.
finish on glass 2 just it just disappears though. Man. Maybe because I just had some water. Hell, I should have poured bigger glasses. Oh man. Now I'm doubting myself. That might be the 14.
All right. And okay, so I've got them written down what I think, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's just, but now I'm trying to think. You're right, John. That is a bad visual. As in picking a winner.
Okay. All right. I have my picks as far as which one's which. I do believe.
I just don't know. That's so white.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to change it again. Which one do I like the best?
Yeah.
All right.
Not that one. Whew. I swear to God, that damn thing is. I've got these either. No, I've got it fixed right now.
That
I didn't see where I
is
changed
not.
it.
The only thing that's really distinguishing the proof for me was the finish on glass 2, or my glass. Well, yeah, glass 2 was a little short. Yeah, definitely gonna call that the 14. Okay, which is my favorite?
I don't think I have one.
I think I have mine. Yeah. Yeah.
It's I don't like 3 at all.
Yeah, I mean, so my problem is, I'm seeing some people that I respect in the community talk about this 16 and saying that it's something else, and it makes me question my palate. I consider my palate to still be quite immature compared to others. So I don't know if I'm missing something with that. I don't know, but it's I think the 16 was better for me the second time I went to it. The first time I went to it, I was ready to take it back to the damn store when I opened it. I think that would have went well. Yeah.
I wouldn't buy. I'll just be honest. I wouldn't buy any one of these damn things again.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just.
I don't dislike any of them. The price point, again, for 14, 15, and 16-year whiskey is, I guess, on point.
Yeah. I mean, you can't throw it under the bus on price. You can't.
But as far as I'll be quite honest with you. I'm not a super huge fan of like 1792s and things like that. It's not that I don't like them, but none of them really float my boat. I do have a pretty good single barrel, and I have a foolproof pick. And it's good, but has anybody seen the price on these foolproof picks in the stores lately? At least where I go, they used to be what, $40, $50. I'm seeing them at $70 and $80 now.
Right.
Okay, man. Yeah. All right. I think I'm ready.
All right. So I'll let you go first. Pick your last place, the one you like the least.
All right. I'm going to have to go with glass 2.
Okay.
For my last place. Only because of that finish just
the nose dived.
If you compare it to the other ones.
All right.
So that would be my last place. How about yours?
Well, what is it?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah. Tell
right off the bat?
Reveal
All right.
last place.
My last place is C, which is
14. Okay. Wow. My last place, which is glass 3. I got a lot of cough medicine, oaky, a light proof. It was quick and it was funky for me, and I guessed it was the lighter of the 3. So I was totally off base. No, I wasn't. I was dead on it. I got glass 1, which is the 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I went 1, 2, 3. So 14, 15, 16. So I got it right. And it was my least favorite.
Okay.
So that still means the 16's in the running for both of us after we've, yeah.
And we're both in agreement on the 14.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Hey, Muser.
Do it.
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for jumping on before you go, buddy. Man.
So do you want to do number 1 or number 3?
Go to your second placer.
Second place is going to be A.
So is that 16?
A is the 16.
All right. There it is. 16. Gotcha. All right. My glass 2, I thought it was very lightly oaked compared to some of the others. I thought it had an earthy finish. I'm sorry, it had an earthy middle palate, and it had like a dark cherry finish. Very oaky. I guessed it was the 15 at 105 proof, but let's see. Yep, I'll be damned. Glass 2. So that's the 15. Wow.
So you picked the 16 number 1, did you?
I did, and you picked the 15 number 1, didn't you?
And I picked the 15. Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, that nose is better on the 16 now.
Well, it has a great nose. I just feel that it's still, that bottle's been, that 16's been, I mean, it's just at the shoulder now, but it's still punchy.
Yeah.
For some reason. Spiky. I don't know. And again, Is it my immature palate?
No, I think you picked, I think for what they are, you're talking 105 and 106 proof difference between the 16 and the 15. So you were dead on it.
Right. And, in its defense, too, this 15 is down to the nitty-gritty, too.
I broke the tie. I like it, Top Dog.
Yeah. All right. Well, Top Dog, we can do that, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, let's have a taste, shall we? We've got some time. I'd like to thank Rob for this beautiful sample. I'm not going to pour it.
This is the Maryland batch.
Yeah.
Maryland 1, I think.
Bottle 94 or 528.
I haven't opened it yet.
Was it 103 proof?
Yeah.
Hell, that's all right. That nose is already smoking all 3 of them.
Three barrel blend.
Oh shit. That's better than all 3 of those right off the nose.
Yep.
There's no medicinal. There's no overpowering oak.
Yeah, and you're getting. Yeah,
there's cinnamon.
Tannic, there's no tannic note or anything like that on the nose. It's antique shop and mahogany and
that's
all
just
the classic flavors, It's a winner by a long shot, in my opinion.
Oh, that keeps rising. Oh, good to see you, brother.
On the shelf, unless they're new batches.
We'll be over, Muser. We'll be over them few. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it once or twice, but I didn't get it.
I'll have to look the next time I see them.
I will take it. What is it? $120 probably.
But yeah, retail's about 120. I see them as high as 199 on the shelf.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'll pay that, but
Yeah.
This kicks the shit out of Calumet. It's just, and it's got, so 3 barrels compared to what, 19 on the Calumet, guys, I believe. Oh, yeah, I think it says on the bottle. Yep.
Oh, after the second sip, the proof goes down. It's a lighter back end. The cherry notes and vanilla are now coming to the top. That's a more of a complete complex drink to me than these other 3. These other 3 are like if you take a piece of wood and you make a piece of furniture out of it, but you don't sand it. It's real rough. It's rugged. All 3 of these Calumets come across to me very rugged. Which,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of people's gig. Apparently, that's fine. But
definitely, yeah, this is way more, hate to use the word smooth, but this one is way more pleasing in mouth coating and velvety compared to this. This has some rough edges in it.
Yeah.
And again, so now after coming off that Sam Houston, I'm getting that funk back on this one. Some of that barrel funk, some of its tannic.
Which one?
The 15. I'm comparing the Sam 15 to the Calumet 15. But again,
it almost sits bitter on the palate before you even swallow it.
I don't think any of these bottles are bad, but for me, they're more of a mood pour for me, for just something that's going to be a little different. And at 100, what the 14 and the 15 are still retailing around 110 to 120, and then 140 to 150 is a reasonable price for the 16. But I think I'm with you, Marty. These, I don't know that I'm going to buy another one for a backup.
I'm not. I'm just going to be up straight honest. Hey, Greg, thanks for working. Make some money so we can get some more floor whiskey. It's great. But I'm
Cheers, Greg.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. They're not bad. I just
there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I just don't think it's in my lane as far as what I enjoy in a bourbon. Again, in a specific mood, pouring one of those, I can see that happening. But as a go-to or a whiskey of the year for me, absolutely not.
The 16 nose now is really nice. I gave this bottle a lot of shit to a lot of different people, but it's actually been sitting here for 15, 20 minutes.
And again, it could be my immaturity in the whole game. I don't know. I'm certainly not a connoisseur of the brown spirits. But
no, it's just, once you start getting into these proof points that we've been into for so long, these higher proofs, and then we've been diving into Scotch like we have been, it's been kind of hard to reel back this barrel. I don't know, Daniel, but I've tried to pick up a few of those today, but they were almost $40 after taxes.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. Great bottle, but at $40
all day. Keith J from MA.
Yes, the Sam Houston wins it.
Hell yeah!
And
God, I'm so glad you sent me that, because I'd hate to think I couldn't try that against that. That was perfect. Yeah, that's just a different animal. But I don't know. It's after you've put out. Okay, sure. A 14, 15, and then you throw a 16 year out there. You're like, okay, why didn't you just do them all 16? Different areas. I know it's a whole lot of game to play there, but yeah, it's so much different.
So, has anybody tried the new blend that they put out? What is it, the 8 and 15 or 8 and 12 or something they blended?
Yeah, 8 and 12, I think. No, I got you. It's the new bottles, new squatty bottles, Daniel. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's the new one, Keith.
Marty, if Daniel gets you anything good, don't tell him, but see if he can get 2 so he can get me something because he's not helping me anymore, he said.
Oh, okay. Daniel H101.
I'm cut off. You know?
Yeah, you're cut off. Yeah. No, it's the new ones. Who's making the new ones? Is it I can't remember. Is it not Lux Row, is it?
I forget where it went.
I really have just forgot where they went.
All right. We know, Daniel, your team freaking Marty, all right?
Rob sucks. That might need to go on the damn merch site.
Rob sucks. Team Marty.
That's awesome. I don't remember. Not Barton, I don't think. Buffalo Trace.
No. Is it Lux Row? Damn it.
I can't remember.
We both suck right now.
We both know and just can't remember where we parked.
Brown Foreman to... It was Brown Foreman, right?
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I've been drinking old whiskey. And I'm old. Old man whiskey, they call me. Well, hell, I felt like shit all day. Started drinking whiskey and feel better. So
there's a deal. Sazerac bought them from Brown Foreman.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, so Lux Row. Yeah, no.
Yeah. We were spot on.
Yeah, we nailed it again. Thanks for watching.
Nailed it. That's right, guys.
A light Old Forester 1920. That's a good comparison, Daniel. That would be a cool little blind to throw in right there.
Yeah, there's a big jump in proof, though.
You're right, John. I when you said Buffalo Trace, I didn't think Sazerac. Yep. I owe you, John, for sure. And I said light because I'm Team Marty. I love it. I love it. He drinks Miller Lite. That's right.
You know, I knew I was going to pay the price when I started talking smack on Texas whiskey today. I knew I was going to pay the price.
Yep. You learned your lesson, didn't you?
Oh, no, probably not. I'm the guy that just makes the same mistake over and over again. Like buying all this poison and putting it on a shelf, you know?
I tell you what, these Calumets, all 3 of them, remind me of going into a restaurant or a bar and you want to buy one really good pour. This is so oak forward, cherry notes, long finish with the heat. This could be your one and done. Do you agree?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? You know, like if they have a 4 Roses single barrel pick, you always do that. You know, and it's got that great finish. It's got that heat. These are coming across as that one good expensive pour.
Yeah, but I just put a little water in this. And it turned into vanilla pudding and brown sugar. Ooh, yeah, and that oak kind of just curves around it now instead of smacking you in the face.
Yeah.
Brings out the medicinal cherry a little bit on the palate. Ooh.
Bring the funk down on the nose.
Man, I'll tell you what, I like that.
Now, which one is it?
This was the 16 with maybe 2 drops of water.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. A little leather now. A little tobacco. A little tobacco. But you know, that heat, that it's still hot. Still a little hot. Finish. Expanded the finish, too.
Out of mighty, it made it rise.
Yeah, but once that ethanol kind of burns off a little bit,
yeah,
that finish is stick in there. It even kind of crawls back to the front of your tongue a little bit.
Yeah, that's better. I like that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all with water.
Yeah, that kind of hit a special spot, really, because it's like you said, it's climbing back up. It fell down the ladder. Now it's climbing back up the ladder.
And and that's the thing. I'm always thinking about water when I'm drinking scotch. I don't, and I know, Marty, I've watched pretty much all of your videos, and I know your posts, and you add water a lot, especially when you're doing the uncut and unfilters. And it's something that just never crosses my mind a lot when I'm drinking bourbon for some reason. Always crosses my mind when I'm drinking scotch. But that just made that.
Are you thinking back up now?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You're thinking get through the bottle now.
I'm thinking I'll add water to it every time I drink it.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Not much.
I've seen what you do to Ezra Brooks and Old Tub, so a little bit of water's not going to hurt nothing.
You're damn right. I don't know what got into me over the weekend, but I apologize to Vic, Cheech, Shane, Deathless Dan,
Greg McDonald.
Greg McDonald was there for part of it. So if I said anything to offend you,
get over it.
I apologize. And I ain't apologizing to Daniel about that Texas whiskey. I just refuse.
Yeah. No.
Especially if he was talking about my titties.
Just because you bring up about Rob's milk buckets doesn't mean you didn't. My God. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to find something special for Daniel in a store for I don't know how long. The guy's got me some hitters.
Well, at least we think he does.
What happened? What I miss? They talking about me, Marty?
No. As far as you know. Jesus. What did he say? You can't apologize for those pancakes, Rob. Oh, Lord, no, Todd said. Cousin Eddie, I definitely belong in this channel. You didn't apologize to me. Sorry.
Eddie, stay here long enough, brother, and I will definitely owe you an apology at some point. I promise you that.
Be sure you go ahead and subscribe now because this shit's only going to get better. And like I said, if you like what you see, our milk bucket shirts, they're scrolling across the bottom.
Right. And you can even get something to hold your milk buckets right in the store, baby.
Yeah. Let's see. We might even see here real quick. God, you're right, man. This is getting easier with that little bit of water.
Yeah. Where's that Sam Houston at now? Love that nose on that Sam Houston. Settled this one down too a little bit.
So
Sam Houston's still better.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, so if anybody needs a over-the-shoulder boulder holder or a stop from flopping, yeah, there it is. That's Rob's design, by the way, just so everybody knows.
Greg, yeah, I know.
What did Greg say?
I try not to, but Greg, it started with driving.
Here we go.
It was like a tri-state hunt. Didn't find a damn thing. Marty's in Tennessee hunting. I'm in PA, Ohio, and West Virginia. Just getting pissed off about the prices I'm seeing. Then something else happened at home, and the next thing you know, man, it was just on. What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben, I'll add this back. It's for everybody that might need one.
Right, man. And how this started was
everybody's making fun of us, Ben.
Right. Daniel H was body shaming me because he's a horrible person and he likes Texas whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, Daniel. So, Ben, just to catch Dano, Ben,
everybody that's just jumping in real here at the end. We blinded 14, 15, 16. I somehow picked 16 as the winner. Rob picked 15. Is that right? Yes.
Yep.
He picked 15. And now that we've gone back, we've added a little bit of water to 16. And it's intensified the proof on the back end. And it's made the barrel note go down a little bit, which is nice. So we kind of dig it. Hey, Cheech. Cheers, buddy.
What's up?
Rob was just apologizing to you earlier, Cheech.
Right. Cheech tried to make me go home. I did for a little while, but I came back.
Yeah.
We still think Sam Houston 15 is better. Do you still agree, Marty, with the water?
All day.
And the 15?
Yep. All day. Yeah, for sure. I'll have to off stream throw a dip of skull in and see which one wins then. That's when I do my best blinds.
How in the world you do that is beyond me.
I don't know. I really don't. I think the salt. It's funny. I was talking to a guy at work after my last round of live wire, and he's like, "Dude, that's the most disgusting freaking thing I've ever heard of." Wait a minute, hold on a minute. I got a timeout here. What did Greg say? Rob, thank God you didn't swing by a strip club that day.
You know, in my early days, Greg. I'm not going to admit that ever happened, or maybe even worse. But I know where you're coming from, brother. I know where you're coming from.
But I don't know. The salt that's in this may open up my taste buds. I don't know.
But isn't it minty?
Yeah. Yeah, I use the mint.
Plus the tobacco itself. It's
yeah.
Or maybe it gives you an advantage. Maybe you're a cheater. Maybe Team Marty.
Anyway, it's been fun. So let's not listen to that ass clown.
I guess we're getting the nicotine out. All right, now what do you want to do?
I don't know. I blended 14 and 15, and they're still not great. Yeah, hey, everybody, if you head over to Malt Muser, tell them MC Squared Whiskey sent you. That's a lot of fun when you see that between channels. It really is.
And he had an
opportunity. We're going to cut it here in a second. We're going to head over there, too.
We're going here soon. Once I figure out how to work all this shit, I'll be paying him back, Daniel H.
Hey, Alan, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Marty relayed the invite. I won't know until later in the week, maybe even Friday, if I can join you. And Marty's probably going to be moving, but I've
got to go back to Tennessee. My mom got sick this past weekend, Alan, and she's doing great. She's back home, but we need to go back to Tennessee Friday early. If later in the evening, if I can jump on my phone, I will. But I forwarded that to Rob, so maybe Rob can jump on if he's not real busy. But, guys, Alan's got a live stream coming Friday. So if Sugar Kitty or somebody can drop the link, that would be great. Let's see if I missed anything. Sorry, Rob, you were going to say something.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Of course.
Big mouth.
Idiot.
Oh, no. I remember what I was going to say, but you're going to cut me off. I know you are.
No.
Son of a bitch.
He didn't even get a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I swear to God I won't do it this time. Go ahead. You're not going to say nothing now, are you?
Not a fucking word. Now you got me cussing on the stream. Didn't we talk about this? No, I'm breaking the
yeah. Yep. Yeah, Ben, he would sell me one, so I grabbed it. And I couldn't stand it. And then there's another bottle that I found right beside it that I'm really happy about, but I don't bottle chug. But I'm going back this weekend, Ben, to check on my mom, and I'll see if I can't get some, because it's to the point now he's had them for a good while.
Yeah, and that's the question. I've seen some reviews on the bottle, so I'm anxious to try it.
Yes, of course, Ben. I did yesterday. Yes, Keith J. Yeah, Knoxville, Kingsport, Tri-Cities area is where I'm from, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It needs to get down in there. It's a little hot right now, but I think it's going to be good. I'd like to get with Shane and Greg and try some of theirs.
Yeah.
No, I do like it. No. It's just something for me to get used to. That's for sure.
I've never had a drop of Willet. I need to get some.
He'd drive over this weekend and get you one.
Oh, I've already got that taken care of.
Oh yeah, your daughter.
Yeah.
Or no, who was it? Somebody's coming to Bristol, weren't they?
Yeah. I don't want to say who it was though.
Okay.
My wife might find out. So just
just keep it on.
Did you edit that out, please?
Yeah, she's doing good, buddy. She's got home today. She had another little stroke, but she's doing okay. All right, I'll be by, Greg. By myself, of course, right?
Right. Yeah. Greg doesn't want me at the house anymore either. Daniel's cut me off. Greg, little by little, just alienating myself from the community.
Yeah, Sam Houston all day. I still say
I
that.
agree.
Sam Houston. Ben, what do you think? Sam Houston over Calumet 14, 15, 16. Guys in the chat, anybody? Cheech, Alan, if you've had them. Greg, what do you think? Before we close it out, I'd like to know what y'all think.
Yeah, before we go totally off the rails.
Yeah. Yeah. Good God. Yeah, I think that Sam Houston is just it's more of a start to finish easy sipper compared to some of this heavy oak and stuff from these Calumets. Like I said, they're not bad by any means.
Like I said, I just don't think I'm backing them up. I could change my. And hey, the nice thing is if we decide to back them up, they're on the shelf. I see them everywhere in my travels, so it doesn't at this point doesn't seem to be too hard.
No, I can get no. Yeah, they're actually the 16's not even in North Carolina yet. The 15 is all over the shelf here, and I don't see the 14 much anymore. But no, that's the truth.
Good night, Alan.
Oh, Alan, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you saying that earlier. Yeah, but she's doing good, man. So far, so good. Rob, I would never disown a fellow Western PA guy.
Thanks, Greg.
Penguins. Yeah, thanks, man. Just got to get her meds right, man. Got to get her meds straightened out, and we'll get everything good. All right, buddy. Cheers. Like Rob said, good to see you, Alan. We'll get together soon. The 14 would be interesting too.
I saw.
I like the 14
a while back.
The 14 is good. I remember the 14. Alan. Okay. Well, then these may not be for you at all. in me and Rob's opinion. The back end heat on the 16 at just a 106 proof it tastes a lot hotter than that, I think. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Yeah, she got home about 4:00 today, so she's been there since Friday night. It's been rough, but yeah, so far so good. All right, guys, let's Rob, you ready to wrap it up?
Yes, sir.
Everybody get over to Malt Muser and Scott. Little channel maintenance real quick. This may be our last. Hey, Vic, good to see you, big buddy. This may be our last Tuesday for a couple weeks. Actually, it's probably going to be because Rob's getting busy and I'm getting ready to move in the next 8 days. So that's got to give me time to get reset up and internet and all that stuff going. and get everything moved out of here and out of storage. So it's going to be a few weeks. At Shane's, he has the South Carolina batch 2. What'd you think of the 16, Greg, when you tried it? But just bear with us. We'll keep posting updates. Rob may jump on a Tuesday between now and our next, together time, whatever you want to call it, for like Mr. Rogers all of a sudden. But we'll try to keep everybody posted. We'll try to keep some stuff coming out for the next few weeks. 2 different channels, and that'll go the same for Whiskey Nose. I'll be in chat. Rob will be in chat with MC Squared Whiskey, like we've tried to be the last few weeks. But just bear with us. Then once I'm reset up, it'll be a consistent train wreck like we've been doing. So, guys, please share us. We're trying to grow a little bit and get our name out there. And like I said, if you like our shirts and all our other garments, that link is scrolling across the bottom. And that's the only thing we're really doing right now. We're not interested in Patreon and super chatting and all that crap yet, as in Venmo for giveaways. We may get into that at some point just to share with everybody. But
right.
Did I miss anything, Rob? Go ahead.
We're just going to see where it goes, guys. We're not going to sit here and ask for your money and things like that. We're still working on some things, trying to nail down exactly what we want to be. It's obvious that, again, my knowledge in whiskey is minimal compared to some of you that are here with us tonight and others that are doing this. And it's really not about that. It's just kind of about what our feelings are and what's kind of going on and how we feel about things. And, we do plan on doing some pubs down the road, and maybe not on Tuesday, but maybe early on a Sunday afternoon, do some day drinking or pop in somewhere where we're not stepping on somebody's toes and do some stuff so you all can get on and talk to us. But we again, we're working on some stuff. We're going to try to make it a little different, but it just takes time. Everybody has full-time jobs, lives, families, all that stuff. But we got some stuff in the works. We'll see what happens. In the meantime,
we've got stuff. I don't mean to interrupt you, Rob, but we've got some things that we're trying to get sponsored by Buffalo Trace and
right.
Rocky Patel. And Rob reached out to Cadillac, but they haven't called back yet. So we're reaching back out to Tesla.
Right.
And, that will be the signature car for MC Squared Whiskey if all that works out. So we'll keep you all posted on that. And we'll actually be able to post discount codes if you do want to test drive one.
Right.
And that discount code will only get you the discount on the electricity that goes in them, not actually the car.
Right.
So,
well, we're also working on male enhancement pills and things like that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Rob wanted to do the cream side, and I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
But I mean, we're working with Hillbilly Hard right now, guys. If you haven't heard of that, search them. Just make sure you clear your history after you do that. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, it's been fun. And like I said, bear with us. We'll get everything back up and running soon. And if you can think of other sponsors after this is over, put it down in the comments.
Right.
That'll be great, and share us. And like I said, guys, thank you for your support. This is going to be something we're going to try to do every Tuesday. And Whiskey Nose will still be going. Don't worry. I'll still be doing some shit here and there. But just remember one thing, guys. We love you. And also, if this is getting emotional, I'm gonna suck it up. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Am I right, Rob?
Absolutely.